Alright, what's up guys, DPort here from DPortGaming. Welcome to another Warcraft 3 commentary. This is going to be between Moon, spawning as the blue Night Elf player against Infi, the red human player. Both players going to go for their quick camp here. It's going to be the Goblin Lab, and I was really hoping Moon was going to go for the Warden. But he's going to go for the DH. I guess Warden's a little bit risk. I don't know. I think it's pretty strong. I think they're both good, DH and Warden. But DH may be a little bit more conservative here. We do see Moon. So we did see him earlier on my stream. He did go for Ancient Protectors against, who was it? Sock. So maybe that's what he's trying to do here. He does have some Wisps. No, it looks like he's dragging and getting a Priest first. So I thought maybe he was lining up here for putting some Wisp for some Ancient Protectors, but doesn't look like he's going to do it this game. We do see the DH, though, picking up a Claws of Attack +6, so that's not a bad start. We see Infi going for the quick expand. And DH, going to get a mana burn off. Now Archmage sitting at 0 mana. Peasant's going to go down. We do see a farm being built here, so you can use that Goblin Lab whenever you want. We do see a tech here from Moon starting. And Archmage getting a few damage. Ooh, we got a surround there on DH. Let's see if he has decent micro to keep these peasants alive. Another peasant's going to fall. Might force a TP here. DH still not able to get out of it. And a really nice start here for Infi, forcing a TP out. Might get the Archer. Archer's going to meld though in time. And now that's going to relieve some pressure here. And now Infi sitting in a pretty good position. Level 3 now Archmage, as well as a potion of invulnerability. He needs to get a shop though in order to get some HP back on some of these units, but not too critical. Do see a Wisp over here. Now DH heading out. Was thinking about maybe getting an item from the Goblin Lab, but decides not to. Priest still back at base. Moonmail being built. Do we see a Hunter's Hall? Not yet. Now DH coming here, trying to get some harass off. Maybe a mana burn. Couldn't get close enough though. And we have Infi power building this expansion. Footman as well. 2 more militia coming in. And what do we think Moon is gonna go for? Maybe a Naga Sea Witch as his second hero choice. Gonna get level 3 though, so that's pretty nice. He's gonna get level 3 here on the Demon Hunter. However, Infi coming in from the top. There's a mana burn, -100 now. That's gonna be very helpful, preventing the Archmage from using all of his mana for elementals. Little harassing going back and forth. He does have that Priest though, so should be able to heal up that Demon Hunter in no time. First tower being made. It's actually Arcane Tower, so I don't think he made a Lumber Mill just yet. Is this it? Nope, Arcane Ball. Archmage is going to clean up this camp now, and let's see what Moon decides to do. He should be T2. He is T2. He does have a Wisp here in the middle. Let's check the food. He could go for Panda as well. Panda, Naga Sea Witch. Let's see what he decides to do. This Wisp might die though. And he got the Naga Sea Witch actually. Detonate. He's going to use an Ancient Warrior, or his original Ancient Warrior, I believe. Yeah, his original one. To help him camp this. And he's going to go... I thought it was a Tree of Life. He's going to go for an Ancient Warrior over here. So I like that. Moon, oftentimes if the human gets the Expo up, he just counters it with his own Expo. It's kind of what you need to do in order to keep pace with that human army. And finally have the keep being started. And we do see Infi. He did see that Naga Sea Witch before, so no surprise. Footman might be taken down here. Demon Hunter picked up a potion of greater mana, so that he probably passed that to the Naga, or he could sell it. I presume he'll keep it though. I think did he pick up the boots of speed?
Our forces are under attack.
We do have some harassing though, and I kind of like that he's splitting up both ancient allures. But this one's definitely gonna get canceled here, and he's gonna cancel it right away and try to micro some of these wisps out. Probably could use some moon juice. No, he's gonna detonate instead.
Our forces are under
And
attack.
Demon Hunter coming back in with a staff of teleportation. Oh, he might just go for the focus on Archmage. Getting some nice frost arrows. And he's going to have to be forced to use a potion here. He's trying to go for Surround on Naga Sea Witch, though. And doesn't look like he's going to get it. Naga just squeezed out of there. Did we hear a Shredder? We have a Shredder being picked up here for Infi. And Infi's going to be able to scoot and skedaddle out of there with his Archmage. However, he could lose a Shredder. But Tree of Life might be stopped here just from these footmen. Might lose a footman or two, but if he's able to get the Tree of Life, it's definitely a success. So he might commit to this. I don't think he'll be able to kill it off in time. So he's definitely going to trade at least 3, maybe 4 footmen for this. Oh, he's trying to time the TP up. Is he going to get it? He might have just missed it. And he didn't get it. So maybe he was just trying to TP out, or maybe he was trying to time it correctly and just mistimed it. But that could have been really nice if he canceled that, as well as TPing out. And that Tree of Life just with a nick of health. Maybe Archmage coming back in here. It's gonna be tough to take down though. He's already got a wisp healing, it looks like, yeah. And Moon definitely not gonna let that go for free. Elemental coming in, gonna go for the wisp first. And Archmage does need to be careful. Mana burn, gonna cancel that healing as well. And he's gonna go for this. Let's see. There's no wisp nearby though. So he might be able to get it. Dispel maybe coming off. No, he's probably just going to go for the heal. We do have a Zeppelin here. He's going to drop the Shredder. So let's see. Is Moon, or excuse me, Infi going to get this? He's going to get it. And he got it. So not bad there for Infi. And that's going to set Moon back a lot.
Our forces are under attack.
Moon could be in some trouble now. Because Infi's going to be able to pump out a lot of units soon. Blacksmith, 2 Arcanes, picked up his own Naga, it sounds like. Yep. Now Infi, in about 3 minutes, I would say, maybe 5 minutes, he'll be ready for a push that might be unstoppable. But Moon trying to use some of his advantage here now to pressure here. There's only 1 Arcane. He will have enough for an elemental right now. He should probably use it before it gets burned. There you go. He used it now. Naga Sea Witch is the target, though. Doesn't have a potion. Doesn't have a TP. He's going to TP back to his expansion point. I presume it's probably here. Where'd he go? Yep, it's right there. Naga Sea Witch passing the potion to it will survive. Naga Sea Witch, however, for Moon is level 2 now. Use the Forked Lightning. And yeah, it's only the heroes here for Infi for the time being. He's going to struggle to defend this because he only made 1 tower here. So that might have been a mistake, not only making 1 tower. He got a Shredder back involved. And Shredder might be the answer here. He does pretty good damage. Demon Hunter needs to be careful. There's a Staff of TP. It might be too late. If he loses this... Oh. Playing with fire there, Moon is. Passed another potion to this Naga Sea Witch. Does have that Zeppelin for micro. Dride's going to fall down, and maybe Moon overstepped a little bit. Losing a few units. Almost lost the DH as well. And that's okay. Infi used the TP, 2 healing potions, kept the heroes alive, and most importantly, kept the expansion point from a limited amount of harass. And interesting. So we see that Blacksmith, which meant it looks like we're going to see rifles. So that's a little bit interesting here. Infi going for rifles. And that should be a pretty good counter to these Drides. And that's pretty unfortunate. A rifle's just going to fall right off the bat. I'm not sure if Infi just missed micro that. And he's going to lose a Naga Sea Witch, though. So Moon getting some answers here. Going to get some units. He's going to lose his Troll, though. And maybe a few Drides if he's not careful with those micro. Let's check. No expansion point being built. Nope, Tree of Life is there. And Moon is actually staying tier 2. So no bears in the near future. So mostly just Drides for now. Spellbreaker getting involved here. No towers at the main base. So Infi really not going for towers here. And if Moon is able to get something going here, if he gets his mojo going, and there's no towers, he might be able to find a win here. Yeah, and Infi not sending his units in the right direction here. He's gonna lose his Rifleman. So Moon finding pickoffs where he can. And the sorcerers probably won't be too critical here, considering he has Dryades. I don't see a workshop, though, so we won't see mortar teams. And that's probably the unit. Well, I guess if he has rifles, they're pretty good counter to Dryades as well. There's a Dispel going off as well. And level 4, level 1, we do see the goblins up. Let's check here. Level 2, maybe close to 3. Close to 3. We do see Demon Hunter at 4, though. So if Moon has one thing going for him, that Demon Hunter, obviously a high-level Demon Hunter is very dangerous. Gonna pick up that level 3 as well. Gonna pick up Claws of Attack plus 6, something he needed. And we have 2 Scroll of Healings coming from this Naga Sea Witch. Moon's army looking to get a Rifleman. He's gonna get another Zeppelin. Is that his second Zeppelin? He has 2 Zeppelins now. Just to help micro a few units. Maybe he's gonna pick up that. And Moon's sitting at 0-0 upgrade. We have 0-0 upgrade as well for Infi. Another rifle out. And we actually see Militia here. Does he have a TP? Demon Hunter needs to be careful. Does have a TP on him. But doesn't have a Staff at Preservation, if need be. No TP here for Infi. So, losing a lot of his peasants back at his base. Now he picked up 5 of them, though. He's kind of baiting a little bit. He's bringing in the units. And it's probably going to force a TP on this Demon Hunter here from Moon. Rifle's going at him. There's a Staff at TP, though. If he's getting a little greedy here. If he gets it, he got out with a Staff at TP. So not bad. Didn't even have to use the Tarn Portal. And now he's finally got his expansion point up. So we see here, it's about 19,000 compared to the 15,000. But yeah, Infi, that was really critical that he was able to deny that. And he's got a pretty good army. 62 food to 51. And he's got these Zeppelins in order to help micro. So I really like Infi's chances here. However, Moon is doing a pretty decent job harassing the base. But he might be forced to TP here to his expansion point. We are still sitting at tier 2, making a second Ancient Allure as well. Has he been making all these drives from 1? No, he's making a third Ancient Allure, excuse me. Correction. And there's a Fork Lightning hitting those priests most significantly. He's able to take down one of the Zeppelins. And these drives are going to fall fast to this rifle, piercing damage. There's a mana burn. There is no TP here. Ooh, we lost the Naga Sea Witch, but he actually, not the Naga Sea Witch, he lost the Zeppelin, which held the Naga Sea Witch, but he dropped it just in time. Now the focus is on Archmage, though, and if Moon can get some hero focus, level 5 Demon Hunter, he's going for the heroes. And Infi can't do anything. It's just going to be taken down. However, it's going to force a TP maybe. Nice block with the the Rifleman. And he might be able to scavenge out of there with the Archmage. However, Demon Hunter's got the TP. Ran a little bit too close to those creeps. And this is still being slow, this Archmage. Demon Hunter might come from the west. And here he comes. No TP. And Moon is changing the game. I thought Infi might have had this. But Moon, able to take down the heroes. That Demon Hunter, high level, super big threat. Now Infi is fighting this without his heroes. And I'm not sure if that's the best decision here. Losing 2 rifles. Now he's going for the priests. Got the priest. Level 4 on Naga Sea, which we did hear the Archmage being created from the tavern. And Infi's losing too many units here. He's doing no damage and losing way too many units. Looks like he's doing something there with his Archmage. But yeah, he was able to take down a few. Dry, trying to go for a desperate surround and not gonna get it. And Moon stayed calm, lost his expansion point, able to regroup, got some creeping done, and this Demon Hunter level 5 doing some work. However, it's pretty low. He could just lose though if he lost the Demon Hunter, but it looks like he'll be able to hustle out of there. He's gonna get a Rifleman once again. And now he's finally gonna start doing some damage to these breakers. He does have his own Shredder out as well. And with that expansion point up, I think Moon's sitting in a pretty solid position Now I might go for the focus onto the Archmage. Maybe trying to get these drives up in front to get some block, but before that can happen, Infi's gonna call that GG. And Archmage getting a few damage. Ooh, we got a surround there on DH. Let's see if he has decent micro to keep these peasants alive. Another peasant's gonna fall. Might force a TP here. DH still not able to get out of it. And a really nice start here for Infi, forcing a TP out. So I like that. Moon, oftentimes if the human gets the expo up, he just counters it with his own expo. He's gonna go for the heal. We do have a Zeppelin here. He's gonna drop the Shredder. So let's see, is Moon, or excuse me, Infi gonna get this? He's gonna get it! And he got it! So not bad there for Infi. Demon needs to be careful. There's a staff at TP. It might be too late. If he loses this, oh. Playing with fire there, Moon is. Passed another potion to this Naga Sea Witch. Does have that Zeppelin for micro. Drive's gonna fall down, and maybe Moon overstepped a little bit. A Rifle's just gonna fall right off the bat. I'm not sure if Infi just missed micro that. And he's gonna lose a Naga Sea Witch, though. So Moon getting some answers here. Pretty good army. 62 food to 51. And he's got these Zeppelins in order to help micro. So I really like Infi's chances here. Sea Witch, but he dropped it just in time. Now the focus is an Archmage, though. And if Moon can get some hero focus, level 5 Demon Hunter, he's going for the heroes. And Infi can't do anything. It's just going to be taken down. However, it's going to force a TP maybe. Nice block with the the Rifleman. And he might be able to scavenge out of there with the Archmage. However, Demon Hunter's got the TP. The West. And here he comes. No TP. And Moon is changing the game. I thought Infi might have had this. Doing some work. However, it's pretty low. He could just lose, though, if he lost the Demon Hunter, but it looks like he'll be able to hustle out of there. Archmage, maybe trying to get these drives up in front to get some block, but before that can happen,